the spirit for that intertribal song. Now we're going to move on to Under the Pines. Whenever you're ready, you want to give us another intertribal. Hoop dancers, start looking ready. Mission Hill, be on deck for another air travel, and Headstrong Summer Cloud, be ready for our last summer travel. Next, we're going to move on to Mission Hill, ready in China. Are you ready? Hoop dancers, you want to start making sure you're getting ready. We're going to be coming right back to you after our Headstrong Summer Cloud Intertribal. So you are up in two. Make sure you are ready. We also want to make sure our 15 and under dancers are ready because you're going to be collecting your second day pay. So make sure that any parents or grandparents, aunts, uncles, if you have 15-year-old and younger, you want to make sure they're getting ready. We're coming for them. Mission Hill, you want to give us another intertribal? Intertribal time, Mission Hill on the mic. Dancers, come on out, get your groove on. It's Saturday Night Live. Right on, Mission Hill, the boys on the hill. So we just got word that if you have a white van, your lights are on outside. You might want to go check out. We didn't get a make or model, but we got word that there's a white van with the lights on. So if you don't want your car dead, you might want to go check it out and see if it is yours. So we're going to wrap up this last intertribal with our host drum, Summer Cloud. Take it away, all the way, Summer Cloud. here, canoes are coming, and you are here. We're also going to have, make this a spot dance. We are the Bear Creek on the Boom live for a Apache Gold. There'll be one lucky winner. Hoop dancers, be ready. Everybody please stay in your spot. One lucky winner of the Bear Creek CD. You start clap, take a bounce and travel. You can clear the arena. We can clear the arena. We're going to get set up for our hoop dancers. Hoop dancers start making their way out. I believe there were 3 of them, if I recall. And I believe we're going to have the same setup. There's going to be a blanket out here. So if you like what you see, come on down and make a donation to the blanket here. I actually believe we're going to be going on, we'll move on over to we'll stay in rotation there, so we'll move on over to Wolf Cloud and render us an appropriate hoop dance song. All right, so actually, sorry there, Wolf Cloud, we're actually gonna move on over to Mission Hill. Just got word there. Don't worry, Wolf Cloud, we'll put you in rotation, but Mission Hill is gonna be taking care of the hoop dance. So it looks like our hoop dancers are ready to go. Gonna take a look out over to Mission Hill to see if they're ready to go. Once we get the high sign, the blanket is out there, so if you like what you see, come on over and show it on the blanket. And I talked about how this hoop dance, is a really good dance. All right, there we got the high sign from Kev, and Mission Hill's ready to go. The Mission Hill hoop dance song. Take it away. moves here Saturday Night Live. A big round of applause. That was awesome. Alrighty, so we're going to be moving on into our 15 and under exhibition. So I think we're going to split them up. So we're going to have all of our young male dancers, 15 and under. We'll stay in rotation. So Wolf Cloud is going to be taking care of that song for our 15 and under boys dancers. And after that, they're going to be making their way on over to the pay window. They have some day money for you, so make your way on over to registration right after. As soon as we get the high sign, I think we might only have a couple dancers in this category. All junior and teen boys, 15 and under. And if you're not in the special category, specials, you would be in this category here. So 15 and under. Alrighty. Not seeing any two other ones. Get the high sign from Kev, ready to go. Wolf Pow, take it away. Junior Exhibition. Junior girls 15 and under, lead on standby. Your song is up next. Let's give a big round of applause for our junior dancers who came out to share their style here at Saturday Night Live and Division County. Give a big round of applause to our junior dancers here, sharing their style with everyone here. You make your way on over to the registration table. We're calling out all of our girls 15 and under dancers out into the arena. We're going to be making our way on over to Big River to render us the appropriate song for that. All of our junior girls 15 and under. Hey, everybody enjoying their time here in Ganesha County? That was pretty good, but I think you all can do better than that. Are you all enjoying your time here in Ganesha County? There we go, that's a little bit more like it. I think by the end of the night, we'll try and be a little bit better and louder than that. So with that, it looks like we have all of our junior girls taking it on over to Big River. Take it away, boys. Junior Girls Exhibition. Moving on into our committee specials after this, starting with our men's traditional. So be on standby, be ready for your song. We also want the male judges, you know who you are, to start making your way up and coming to get your judge ballots. from Big River. Let's give our junior girls a big round of applause. All our junior girls can make their way to the pay window here. Our committee members have some junior for you for your Saturday Night Live day pay session. Alrighty, so we're going to be getting into our committee specials now, starting off with our men's traditional. The first drum group that's going to be rendering our songs is Under the Pines. And we're going to be moving on into, so we're going to be getting 2 songs apiece. And they're going to be back-to-back songs with a little bit of break in between, but dancers and our singers to know, you're going to be singing 2 songs back-to-back. So starting off with Under the Pines, you're going to have our men's traditional. So we're going to ask for a straight song and a change-up. I'm not going to tell you which one, but you guys know the one. We're going to figure out a really good change-up for our storytellers here. Then we're going to be moving on to Summer Cloud. Summer Cloud, our host drum, is going to be taking care of our women's traditional. Mission Hill, you got men's grass. Wolf Cloud, you got women's jingle. Big River, you got men's fancy. And then we'll finish off with women's fancy with Under the Pines. We want to make sure all our head dance judges are here. We got Adam Avery, Al Cameron, and Leroy. That's funny. I'll make sure I got those right. Alright. So let's see if we have all our judges in place. I see 2 with clipboards, 3 with clipboards, and Adam. Alrighty, if we have all our men, students will make their way to the arena so we can count you up, make sure we have all of you. So let's see if we got all mentioned. So when I get the high sign, Dion, Under the Pines, you ready? Alrighty, good to go, got the high side, men's traditional. So we're quick water break, and we're going to be getting into our second song here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second song, Under the Pines. Oh, hot time. Great stuff. All right, go line up there by Kevin there. He's in a purple shirt right underneath the basket to get judged up. All right, we're calling out all our women's traditional dancers. I see there was a good amount of you this afternoon, so we're calling out all our 15 and older dancers to come on out. 16 and older, I had a dancer telling me right away. There you go. 16 and older, my bad. 16 and older dancers to come on out and get ready for your songs. Again, we're going to be moving on over to Mission. Oh, Summer Cloud, my apologies. Summer Cloud, where we render us the appropriate songs for our dancers. We also want to call our female judges. You know who you are. I have the list up here somewhere, but you should know who you are. Once we get the high sign, we'll turn it on and loose the Summer Cloud. So again, ladies, you're going to be getting 2 songs, so leave a little bit in the gas tank. But this is our last session here for our Bay Mills Community College Pow Wow. So this is for all the marbles, so making sure that you give it your all. All right, when I get the high sign, looks like we're good to go. Summer Cloud, song number 1. The same thing here, we're going to be going on into a second song, quick water break, and we're going to start back up in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second song, Summer Club. We're going to call out our men's brass dancers started making their way up. English Summer Club for rendering the women's traditional songs. Even had an old school winner with an old school beat. Make it really like it. I know we're sharing ballads right now, so there's a little bit of a long time in there, in between sessions, but want to make note again if there's any people and if there's still some vendors set up there, if you want to make your way on up to go check them out. I already picked up a basket and some materials there, so if there's anything you want to go check out, if they're still set up in there, go on and check it out. Lots of great things on over there. Awesome, ladies. You're all shaking hands, fist bumps. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. So we're going to be moving on over to our men's grass dancers, and I believe we're going to be moving on over to Mission Hill for the men's grass. There are 2 of them out here, so that's going to be a good one. I'm not too sure what the places are for this especially, but we will see. This is going to be a battle. Battles back in my day, and always intimidating them, and there are only 2 of them. All righty there. Mission Hill, give me a sign that you're ready. All right, Mission Hill's ready to go. Song number 1, men's grass dancers. Give these grass dancers a round of applause. But we're going to move on in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission Hill, song number 2. Pro hop time. whichever one it is, it's a good one. As we're getting judged up here, we're gonna ask all of our 16 and over jingle dress dancers to start making their way out into the dance arena. We're gonna have some hot nut singing coming on over from Wolf Cloud. We're gonna share the appropriate songs. I know those guys singing at that drum are gonna sing nothing but old school rocking jingle dress songs. Alrighty, when I get the high sign, we have the judges in place. Drums ready to go. Everything looks like it's ready to rock. Alrighty, Wolf Cloud, song number 1. Laser Lake, I think it's the first place that I heard it sing it, all the way from the dance halls of Mille Lacs. Alrighty there, we're going to be going on into the play number 1, the woman's sidestep style song in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wolf Club, you know what to do. Play another one. salsa quick. Expensive feather muscles, be ready, you are on deck. Salsa quick. Let's give our lady Jingle Dress a big round of applause. That was awesome. Wolf Cloud sounding awesome on the mic, giving out those old school tunes, those old school, and this should not be nothing but. Oh yes, and so there's some non-numbered Jingle Dress dancers who didn't have numbers. The Pow Wow committee has been asked to, well, I've been instructed to call those dancers who didn't have numbers in the Jingle Dress contest here to come up here to the MC stand, the rugged MC stand where registration is. They have something for you. So Jingle Dress dancers that didn't have a number, come on over to the registration booth. The Pow Wow committee has something for you. We're getting ready to have down a showdown between these men's fancy feather war bustle dancers. This is going to be an awesome show. Who's ready to see these dancers in action? Let's hear it. Everybody go, ooh, ah. Ooh, ah. Alrighty there. So we're going to be moving on over to Big River to give us the appropriate songs. So we have our dancers ready, judges ready to go. Alrighty. Big River song number 1. Make it fast. Let's hear it for our fancy dancers, song number 1. All right, I know these guys don't really need a break here, so we're gonna be moving on to the song number 2 in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big River. Let's hear the crowd scream! Southern style. Let's hear it for the men's fancy dancers. Right on, boys, right on. That was a good one. Alrighty, so we're going to be moving on to our last special contest of the evening. We're going to be asking our women's fancy dancers to make their way on out. We have, I think there was a couple of them in this category, I believe. Good stuff, boys. That was a good one. We're going to calling on our women's fancy 16 and over to come on out and get ready. We're going to be moving on over to Under the Pines to render us this last special of the evening. Don't worry, they're rest of the drum groups. We're going to be moving on into a round of intertribals, and the Pow Committee has wanted to change things up a little bit, and they wanted to give all of you the chance and opportunity, since we're in Anishinaabe country, to come out with your best Ikwe Knuckleman, your best sidestep song you know. So we're going to do a round of intertribals, Anishinaabe style, with our side steps. So we have our women's fancy shawl dancers ready to go. If you can take a step on in so we can see how many we're working with. We have our judges ready to go. Under the Pines, are you ready to go? Oh, I know they're ready to go. Alrighty, song number 1, the boys from Under the Pines. Let's hear it up for the ladies the same way that we cheered on for the men. Let's hear these ladies. awesome first song. That made me dizzy. I don't know about anybody else. I know I couldn't dance fancy and fast like that. I'd probably trip. All right, we're gonna be moving on to our second song here, our final song, and take it away. Saturday Night Live special contest songs. Let's give it up for all of our dancers who came on and showed their moves and busted the move. That was a good one. That one was a good one. So we're going to be moving into our round of singing. Some side step singing here with a full round of intertribals right around the horn. And while these judges get their numbers all counted up, the Pow Wow committee has all their numbers. We'll announce the winners later on this evening. But we're going to stop on the top of our order with our host drums, Summer Cloud, to render us the appropriate song. I know those guys have a bunch of wicked songs in their song book, so I know anything they're going to be singing is just going to be a rocking song. So we're inviting all our dancers out. I know some of you ladies and some of you men even want to come out and bust a move. They didn't get to dance to a sidestep song, so this is going to be your chance to get down and get loose. Ready to boogie the Anishinaabe way. Alrighty, I believe we're ready to rock and roll, so we're turning on over to Summer Cloud, Equate, Nagamon. Take it away, boys, take it away. Come on, dancers, come on out. Yeah, jiggy with it. Salsa quick, you know what to do. hearing our Sa Quay. Ooh, right on, Summer Cloud. That was an oldie, but a goodie. That was an awesome tune. Alrighty, we're gonna move on down the line to the Boys on the Hill, Mission Hill Singers. And you know what? We're gonna turn this one into a spot dance. We have $20 here. Come on out and have your chance to win a good old $20 bill. Dancers, a round of applause. Mission Hill with an old school classic. We're going to move on down the line to... Oh, sorry. Everybody, my bad. Jump the gun on that one. Kev know what to do. We have our winner over there, our $20 winner. Let's give her a round of applause. Kev knows what to do. All right. Jump the gun on that one. Alright, we're going to move on down to Wolf Cloud for a sidestep song. Everybody come on out, this is your chance time. This is our Saturday Night Live, our last Saturday Night Live here in Kenosha County for the year.
for that inner tribal. Next up, we're going to go into Big River with another inner tribal. All right, Big River, whenever you're ready. Next, we're going to do another intertitle with Steel Spirit. All right, Steel Spirit. Alrighty, Steel Spirit, whenever you're ready to go, inner tribal.
real spirit as our old. Oh, there we go, got the tail on there, right on, boys, right on. That was an old school tune as well, and one of the first sidestep songs I think I was taught. And that was a good one. Good job, boys, good job. So before we move on to our last sidestep here with Under the Pines, we have a tie. Listen up. We have a tie in the drum contest. Just kidding, we don't have a drum contest. All right, so we're gonna move on over to the boys from Under the Pines. Take it away, boys. And then we're gonna make this one a spot dance, so everybody make their way on out. Spot dance time, spot dance time. And drum singers, get ready. That was a good one, boys. That was a good one. All right, we're going to clear the arena. The Pow Wow committee has asked to do a little round dance to get in preparation for round dance season. So I believe we're going to be clearing the arena and we're going to bring a table on out to the middle. And for those who had brought hand drums, we're going to be singing 4 songs and 4 only to wrap up our celebration here at the Bay Mills Community College Pow here in Volusia County. So if you have your hand drum and you have your stick, you might want to get it ready. We're going to bring it on out over here to the middle. We have some of the Pow Wow staff getting the tables all set up. And so we could be singing all night here, but we're actually only going to be picking 4 round dance songs, all right? And so this is going to be a chance for everybody to come out and dance. Everybody to come out and dance. You know, it's round dance season here, and you know, as an Anishinaabe, we had borrowed and adopted this social and celebration here that from our Nehiao relatives from the west, our Cree relatives. And so a lot of us here and a lot of our different communities and organizations have brought in a lot of different, knowledgeable people whose ceremony of this round dance is. And so we have a lot of our friends and relatives who have came long distance ways to share the teachings behind this ceremony, behind this dance, because it's not just a dance, there's a lot more meaning behind it. And I feel, I'm not one to share, I only have a little bit of knowledge in regards to this, but, if you really want to hear the stories, you got to hear it from the original peoples, from where this round dance came from. But here tonight, the Pow Wow Committee had asked, some singers to come out and share some of their songs, but they also wanted to get people up and dancing, kind of getting ready for that round dance season. So we're calling all drummers to come on out to the middle. You have your drum, have your stick. We're asking you to come on out and bring it out to the middle. And I think we're gonna ask maybe 4 lead singers to take a song each and share these songs with the people here. Yeah, just like that. And we're going to be inviting all you dancers, all you spectators to come on out. And it's really important, that we hold hands in this. And now I know everybody now, and it might be weird to hold hands with a stranger, but there's a lot of meaning behind it. And there's a lot of meaning when we talk about that ceremony part of that round dance, why we hold hands in this particular dance. It's not just for show, but there's a lot more meaning behind it. So we're going to be asking for those that are going to be out here dancing, I encourage you to, hold hands with one another. We also understand that, some of us might be a little wary still in following COVID protocols and, washing hands. So we can also understand that as well. Now, I also just got a note here for a save the date, so listen up. The Bay Mills Community College is having the round dance on February 21st. You're hearing it here live and at the Bay Mills Pow Wow on Saturday Night Live. So this is your one-time announcement here. You heard from me, myself, and I that the save the date for the Bay Mills Community College round dance is on February 21st. I'm sure there's going to be some posters and some, spread the word online, on the Facebook, on the Twitter, on the Instagram, the Snapchat, MySpace, you name it. All right, we also got word from the head man himself. There are no ties. No ties, so if you want to get ready, you may get ready. If you want to be old school and stay dressed to the very end, that's cool too. If you want to be cool, Mike said, stay dressed. If you don't want to be uncool, get changed. I know Tyra was looking at me like, what do I want to be? We won't judge. Maybe I'll judge, but we won't judge. All right, while these singers are getting ready for their song, we're looking forward to it. All right, so we got word that Summer Cloud is going to be leading off this first song for our round dance here. And I'm going to have to add this to my resume. I MC the Pow Wow and round dance all wrapped up in one. We're gonna have to add that to the resume. Alrighty, while we're waiting for these, oh yeah, there's a $20 bill up here, so I think Blake should find a spot. What do you think, Blake? Yeah, alright, Blake's gonna find our spot here. So we're gonna make this a spot and round dance contest here. Very first song leading up by Summer Cloud. I hope I didn't call you guys Storm Cloud. I know there's a couple clouds out there. Storm Cloud, Summer Cloud. But we're not talking about Storm Cloud here. We're talking about good old Summer Cloud. Alrighty, it looks like these men, I keep calling them boys, but these men are ready to go. Alrighty, we're coming. All you dancers, come get your round dance on. All you spectators, come on, get your round dance on. It's round dance time here in Genosha County. We have our head dancers, Michelle and Ira, out there on the dance floor. That's the way we do it. That's the way we do it. Please don't move. My co-MC Blake's got a spot picked out for $20. Alright, we have our winner there. Right on. Alright, okay. So dancers, you can stay on out there. Having our next lead singer come up and think of a song. Gonna have 3 more round dance songs here. And after these round dance songs, we also have this sash. For those that weren't here this afternoon, we have a finger woven sash getting walked around along with a hand knitted skirt. Scarf, there we go. A scarf and hat, my bad. Talking all day. We have a hand-knitted scarf and hat combo for sale walking around here in the Pow Wow. So if you haven't found something yet, there's some really good handmade stuff walking around. Right on, right on. Alright, sounds like this is the Boys on the Hill, the Mission Hill Singers, taking the lead and charge on this one. Alrighty, drum dance time. Alrighty, as we get ready for the next song here, I believe they're going to be moving on to the Wolf Cloud Singers, who are going to be taking charge of this one. So, again, we want to remind all the dancers there, if you're really enjoying this round dance, singing and dancing, we have the Bay Mills Community College Round Dance February 21st of next year, 2026. That's not too long away, that's only a couple of months away, so, and I imagine there's going to be a lot more round dances in between there, so they'll have lots of dances to practice their round dance step. Wolf Cloud, I believe that's the boys. Big River, Wolf Cloud. Under the pine. All right, I'm just getting the word out here. Under the pines, you got it, boys.
guys, that was an awesome song, an awesome round dance song. So I believe we're going to move on over to Wolf Cloud to take charge of this next song. Do you think this is the last one unless we're missing somebody? All right, sounds like this is the last round dance song, so everybody come on out and participate. Come and join hands, and this is the last round dance song here at the Bay Mills Community College. And then we're going to be taking apart the tables and moving to one final last round of intertribals. We have one thing up our sleeve here. And then we're going to be wrapping it up with the winners and sending everybody home. All right, Wolf Cloud, final song, round dance time. I believe that was our last one, unless we're missing somebody. Oh, Yahweh Beijing. We're missing one more. We need one more to finish it up. I think that was only what? This way? All right, we have one more, I believe. So just to give a little bit of heads up, we have one more quick round of intertribals. There's 4 drums here set up, so we'll have 4 more songs, and we're gonna wrap it up for the evening here. So Summer Cloud will be leading us off in our first song. And so there's no particular style of song that we're asking you to sing. Could be straight. My recommendation, if anybody wants to bust out an old school wood dance song, that will be the case. All right. Last intertribal bus round.